Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. This is a sit down video. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, but since I didn't have time to really vlog today, I had my day home kiddo here today, so it was just not an easy day to film. I thought I would just sit down and share this with you because I don't want to wait another day to get some vlog footage in. I just want to share with you because it's been a long time since I gave you an update about what is happening with baby number 3. All right, if you're new here or if you're not new here, but this is the first time you're hearing about this, then I highly encourage you to go back and watch my last 2 videos, I think, about the vasectomy reversal and how we are going to have another baby. The last time I talked to you guys, I kind of gave you a rundown on what our plan was, what our options were, what we were trying to figure out, and also working with the whole pandemic thing. Again, if you're new here, I'm in Canada, and if you are also in Canada, then you know that our restrictions have been really tight, especially in certain places. So traveling and figuring out traveling to another country to get a surgery has been really tough. But I have some wonderful news that I'd like to share with you guys. We have made a decision. We have chosen a place. It's actually booked by the time you're seeing this, and we have our full plan in place, and I'm just so excited. I know these videos get quite a few new people in, so I just want to preface this by saying I have decided to share my side of our journey. My husband's not super comfortable talking to the camera in general, and talking about this stuff is just definitely not his thing, so I am being the spokesperson, as I always am on this channel, and I am sharing our journey to making the decision to reverse my husband's vasectomy and have another baby. So that is kind of what you guys are seeing. I've got a playlist called Journey to Baby Number 3, and I plan to document this whole process. So I really just want to bring you guys along. I want to have these memories, and I want to really be maybe a resource or a help or just a buddy for anybody else who's going through this, because there are so many different videos about people trying to conceive for various different reasons, and there is not a lot on vasectomy reversal. So I wanted to add my voice to that very small crowd, so that hopefully if anybody else is searching, maybe can find some comfort in these videos as well. All right, you guys, let's get to what you guys want to hear. What are the updates? What is the news? What is happening? I'm just gonna drop the ball. You guys, here's the scoop. It is a very real possibility that I could be pregnant by the end of the summer. That's so crazy, and it's hard. It's starting to get to the point where I'm getting really emotional about it all the time. I just feel in a general state of just incredible gratitude and emotion. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. It feels like this took forever to get here, but we're here. We're almost here. We're almost there. The home stretch is so close that it's just blowing my mind. So backing up a little bit, because you guys, last time we talked to you we were talking about, I talked about the prices, I talked about the price difference between a lot of places. So here's what you missed. Basically, we talked to doctors, we talked to specialists, we got referrals. We did all of that in the last, I think, 7 months since I did that big update video. It was stressful and annoying and frustrating. I fully understand why the travel restrictions were in place, but it's not like we were going to go on a vacation. This is trying to get out of the country and back in, and it not be a crazy event was really, really difficult. So we kind of pushed it and waited because we knew we were going to be opening up soonish. We were hoping that in the summer we might, and here we are. But now it kind of also got to a point where it was even if we didn't open up, we were just still gonna go ahead and do it, because basically in Canada you are forced to hotel quarantine for 3 days if you travel outside of Canada and return to Canada. And so it's been a lot of jumping through hoops to get Cody an exemption for that, because he's having surgery, and it's not exactly a wise decision to have him stuffed in a hotel alone when he should be at home being cared for, quarantining at home after his surgery. So it's been a little bit crazy and I feel like I'm jumping all over the place, so I'll just wind it back a little bit. I keep talking about going outside of the country because we looked at getting the reversal done in Canada, and there are some good options, but it was a ridiculous amount of money to do it in Canada because the only really good doctor that does it here is in Ontario. We are in southern Alberta, so that is a large trip. Ontario is one of the hardest lockdown places in Canada. It's like the restrictions have been nuts. I'm sure you've seen memes and heard things about it. But basically that was just gonna cost like upwards of $20,000 to go do it there. And like, why? It just didn't make sense. So that was just nixed. After looking at referrals and looking at places that we could have gone and talking with doctors and emailing different places, we decided that the States was the best place for us to go down to America and get the reversal done there. So that's where the exciting stuff happens. We have picked a clinic. He is going to go to Oklahoma to have it done by Dr. Wilson, who is one of the leading reversal doctors in the world. People come from all over. I'm really happy. We poured over this decision for literally months, and he ended up being the doctor we are choosing to have this procedure with. He has just endless positive reviews. He's really thorough. I loved the information I got when I talked to the staff. There's just so many reasons we chose to go with Dr. Wilson. So for anybody else who might be considering and you are in North America, that is who we are choosing to go with. I want to make sure that I put that out there so that you could maybe look at him as an option as well. There are a lot of different doctors. There are a lot of different price ranges. We didn't really pick it for the price range, although it's fantastic. It's like laughable how much cheaper it is to fly to the States, stay in a hotel there, you know, fly home, get it done there, and come back, as it would be to just drive to the city and get it done where we live. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, we're talking thousands and thousands of dollars difference. Like, I don't want to talk too much about money and blah blah blah, because like that doesn't matter. It's boring. But the exciting thing is we chose, and now that our country is opening back up, we have picked a date and we have made, sorry, I had an alarm go off, but it's all falling into place now. And after waiting so long, just knowing that, like, oh my goodness, it's just a couple months away. Like, that's so soon. It's so soon after waiting for years for this moment. Like, if I were to get pregnant in the first couple of cycles, which I know is not the norm, well, it is a norm, but I'm fully understanding that it could take upwards of a year after the procedure for us to get pregnant. But if I get pregnant right away, I will have a baby by next spring. Like, this time next year, there will be another member of our family, and that is just blowing my mind. I'm getting so excited. I'm getting so emotional. I'm just ready. I feel like I'm going into nesting mode. I feel like I'm just prepping and like making little things here and there. I don't know. It's just really surreal, and I'm just so grateful because I never thought that we would actually get to this point. Maybe that sounds silly, but like, it just felt like it took so much to get here. It was like, finally we made the decision, and then the pandemic hit, and then we couldn't, and then it was like, how are we gonna get out of the country out of it, like, and be able to get back, and, you know, have to, it was gonna end up being like 4 weeks of quarantine on either end, and we were like, how are we gonna make this work? And then slowly, just being patient, it's gone further and further. So now we don't know if we're going to have to quarantine when, or if Cody's going to have to quarantine when this comes to the appointment date. We're supposed to open up fully by July, so we're hoping that when he goes after that, the hotel restrictions or the hotel quarantine and a lot of the quarantines will be lifted or lessened, just to make it easier just so we don't have to jump through quite so many hoops, and that we know that he's able to come home and be taken care of after his surgery, which is obviously our biggest concern. I just wanted to tell you guys because I feel like a lot has happened. I didn't really feel like I had anything to update you guys on because it was just like calling this place, calling that place, going on this, and we've just been doing the things we needed to do with all the appointments that we've needed to have up until this point to get ready. Like, I've gone and done all the rest of my dental work almost. I have one last appointment, and then I'm trying to like tie up ends like that. We're doing our like doctor's appointments and just making sure, like, I had a couple of eye appointments that I wanted to finish up before I got pregnant. Just doing all of those things. Like, now I'm prepping for pregnancy. I'm like nutrition, like everything. I'm just prepping to be pregnant. And now, like, now it's almost here. We're in the home stretch, and I'm just so excited, and I just wanted to jump on here and tell you guys because I couldn't wait any longer. I still haven't decided what I plan to share, or like how soon I plan to share with you guys, but I'm kind of the person that will probably share sooner than later because one, I have gotten in the past and am prepared to get very, very sick in the first trimester, and that's just too hard to hide. I'm not interested in hiding anything. I'm not really in a whole taboo. I would want my community around me. If, you know, goddess forbid anything happened, I want the support. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna bring you guys along this whole journey, and you guys are gonna see most of it, or the bits we choose to share. And honestly, I'm just so filled with joy and happiness and excitement, and like, the conversations we're having as a family lately are just like, last night I was sitting in bed and I was like, I don't know what came up, or what, maybe it was something I was watching, and I was like, holy crap, like next year I'm gonna be putting in the garden with like either very pregnant or with a baby in the wrap, and I can't even explain what that makes me feel, because I just feel like this has been on my heart for so long, and it's finally coming true, and I'm just so excited. I keep saying that, but it's more than that. I'm just grateful and happy, and grateful is the right word for it. I'm just so beyond humbled and grateful that I'm going to get to do it again, and I'm going to add an amazing kid to our family. And I'm getting emotional now, and so I don't want to go on too much because I don't want to cry, but I just wanted you guys to know what was going on and give you guys an update, because I know so many of you guys are curious but being so respectful. I've gotten a couple messages being like, I don't want to pry, I just hope you're doing well, and I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are always so supportive and so beautiful, and I'm just so excited that you've joined me in this space and that I get to share this with you. So look out, you guys. This mama's gonna be adding another, and hopefully soon, I'll be pregnant. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting too emotional to think straight now, so I'm going to end this video here. Please ask your questions, because I'm sure I confused or like missed some information, or just let me know what you guys want to see in the next update. It will be much sooner, obviously. Now that we're in this stretch, there's a lot more to update you guys on as time goes by. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. I will be happy to answer them. If you have any just words of encouragement or some to share, please put that in the comments below, because I love reading your guys' messages and comments and what you guys send me, because it fills me up with happiness, so I appreciate it. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go cook dinner for my family. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being excited for us, and thank you so much for holding my heart while I share this. From the very beginning, when I talked about being really sad about the vasectomy, to this point where we have the reversal date booked and our next baby will be in our arms in a very short time. So thank you for being here with us. I appreciate you all. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.